Today's a very sad day. As you can see, the song I play on every single show is the theme from Shaft. Shaft starred Richard Roundtree. Richard Roundtree, Shaft, I mean, that's enough said right there. Passed away today, grew up in New Jersey. I didn't know he grew up in New Jersey. And every time, shut your mouth. Every time I heard that song, he had breast cancer for 20 years at least, 5 decades in film career, 5 decades. He was in the Shaft remakes. He's in a lot of stuff. There's a lot of movies I saw him in. I can't even remember half the stuff he was in. And he just exuded cool, just smooth. And I got this picture, Shaft in Africa. There was a bunch of Shaft movies, but I mean, the first one's the one I really watched. And 81 years old. I was like, they're all, you get older and everybody you remember growing up is passing away, and it's a cycle of life, man. But Richard Roundtree, rest in peace. Every time I play this song, I think of Isaac Hayes. Now I'm going to think of you even more. And Gumbo Chef said he was going to say something to me today. I saw that Stockton's playing on the road at Rowan today. I think that's where I saw they're playing it. They got a soccer game today, so Thomas kicked some ass. And how about this? Philly is 2 games at home to close it out like the Astros, and they couldn't get it done. Zach Wheeler came in to do a relief appearance, and we have the 84-78 Diamondbacks in the goddamn World Series. The Diamondbacks, Rangers. Bochy's going to go for his 4th. He's taken 2 teams. Thank you, Kramer, for RK for that one. Yes, he's taken 2 teams to the World Series, and I would say they are the favorites right now to win it. But I think I saw the Diamondbacks. I always forget. So minus means that they're favorites. I think the Diamondbacks are favored in the World Series. Max Scherzer is dealing with a cut in his finger now, but the shoulder's fine. He's always whining about some shit. And Sewell yesterday closed it out for Arizona. Wasn't he? He's a former Met. I remember him with the Mets, and I don't remember being that. Now he's the star closer for the Diamondbacks. And the Diamondbacks are playing for a goddamn World Series. That's kind of crazy, right? I mean, that's loco. I mean, it just blows my mind. Yeah, so listen to this. Fun fact, Texas 5 in the number 5 seed in the ALCS and Arizona 6 in the NLCS are the lowest combination of seeds to meet in the World Series. The second time in history that 2 wildcard teams have reached the Fall Classic in the same postseason. 2014, Giants, Royals. Giants won, then the Royals won the next year. Rangers went 60 wins, 102 losses in 2021. Arizona went 52 and 110, lost 110 in 2021. 5th and 6th teams in MLB history to reach the World Series within 2 years of losing 100 games. The 1914 Braves, 67 Red Sox who lost, 69 Mets who won, 2008 Rays who lost, and the first pair of teams to be in the World Series while doing so. It will also be just the 3rd World Series in MLB history featuring 2 wildcard teams. 2002 and 2000. That features 2 now Morning Blitz is saying 2002, and they're saying 2014. So 2002 World Series was 2 wild cards. Morning Blitz, are you messing with my mind? 2002 World Series. All right, was the American League champion Anaheim versus the Giants, and Anaheim was not the number 1. Anaheim beat in the ALCS, beat Minnesota, and San Francisco beat St. Louis Cardinals. This was the first World Series since the 1995 inception of the wild card in MLB, and the last until 2014 in which both wild card teams would vie. So they screwed up. It was 2002 and 2014. Thank you very much. There's something I follow, and yeah, one of the sites, and they always give me shitty shit. They give me shitty material. Yes. Thank you, Josh. Today is episode 1400. 1400 podcasts. But there's one, the sports letter. The sports letter always gives me shitty material. And I respond to them all the time. I go, dude, can you put this newsletter and you put out unfactual material all the fucking time. And I got that from Sports Letter. Morning Blitz always gives me good shit. And the Sports Letter gives me always shit. So thank you, Morning Blitz, for being great. And the Sports Letter, you fucking suck. You really suck. Bullshit. Yeah. For first time in 22 years, remember that? 9/11. That fucking Diamondbacks team beat the Yankees. I am not a Diamondbacks fan. I really wanted Philly to win. And Jay said, I couldn't root for Philly. I'm like, dude, of course I'm rooting for Philly. I like the grid. He said, the fans suck. I would love that team. I would love to root for that team. I don't know how they lose 2 in a row at the end at home, but vamos serpientes, vamos los Suns. Oh, I love drinking salty East Coast tears. Who's Champy? Oh, all right, Champy. Who's Champy? I want to know who Champy is. Vamos serpientes, vamos los Suns. Champy, keep talking, man. I don't know. You're a little salty right there. I don't know. Champy looks like he's all excited talking about I love drinking salty East Coast tears. All right. Dude, I mean, your team was 84-78 this year. It's not like you were drinking tears. And, you could root for them, but, now you think your Suns are going to be another team that's going to get it done this year? I don't think so. That team's going to crumble and Katie's going to get hurt. But there was a picture of them all working out after the game, lifting the weights. But we need to see that the Suns are putting the work in. I need to see that stuff. It's very important for me to see that stuff. And Corbin Carroll came in. He'd been in a slump during the NLCS. He went 3 for 4 with two RBIs, 2 runs scored, a stolen base. And crazy. First pennant since 2001. Yeah, they haven't done shit since then. But now all the bandwagon fans are rooting for the team. Second in franchise history. Brandon fought 4 innings pitched. Suarez went 4.2, gave up 3 runs. Trey Turner and Nick Castellanos went a combined 0 for 12. I guess in the if they went 0 and 4, I don't understand that stat. If they both went 0 and 4, it can't be when a combined 0 for 12. Second home loss in 2 nights after starting 6-0 at home. And Texas will have home field advantage. They have the better record. Starts Friday night and Saturday at Globe Life Field, which is a terrible name. Bumbles is here. Globe Life Field. What a shitty name for a stadium. Globe Life Field. Just like, do we throw this shit together? World Series is set. Them Rangers versus them Snakes. Tommy Pham, Max Scherzer, Travis Jankowski. Tommy Pham for the Diamondbacks. Then you have Max Scherzer, Travis Jankowski, and the Rangers. Paul Sewell closing out Game 7 for the Diamondbacks. All former Mets, who are now getting it done. Die hard here, always have been. Really? You're a die hard. I've always been here for Arizona. Okay, really? Since 2001. David Benavidez knocked out Demetrius Andrade and will be the next Arizona East Coast. Wow, you're really reaching now. So now you're reaching for boxers. He's gonna knock out David Benavidez. That's what you're going with? You go with a boxing? You're trying to compare that beating up the next Arizona East Coast beatdown? Dude, did you grow up in Arizona? Champy, answer this for me. Did you grow up in Arizona? Die hard. Always been here for Arizona. Are you from Arizona? Do you live in Arizona? How long have you lived in Arizona? Tell me you probably live in Topeka, Kansas. You're asking about Todd Pratt. Todd Pratt. Oh, man. I like the feisty Champy. Yeah, Champy. Champy's a little feisty. Champy's ready to go. Wow, dude. Champy, I love you. You come on anytime you want. Wow, he's awesome. And Brent Storm was the former Astros, what was he, hitting bench coach? He's now the pitching coach for the Diamondbacks. Oh, and then did you see after the game, the D-backs, they took the D-backs pole and put it into the ground? Okay, good. You subscribe? Okay, good. You subscribe because good. You come on anytime you want, Champy. But that's what I want to know. Did you grow up in Arizona? What's with so are you a Cardinals fan? Suns, Cardinals, yeah. And I guess the D-backs, right? And what about, are you an Arizona or Arizona State fan? Because that's what I want to know, because I have been to an Arizona State football game. All right. Yeah, and subscribe to my YouTube page. I did. You grew up here. Oh, and the Coyotes. You're a Yotes fan too. All right, dude, man. Hey, you know what? All right. I mean, you got to be excited about it. Oh, you're a Wildcats fan too. Yeah, your basketball team chokes every goddamn year in the NCAA tournament. So, Champy, that's every year. You got to be careful with the choke sign. But yeah, the choke sign, huh? All right, hey, bring it. You want to, Champy, anything you want to talk about today, you bring it. You tell it. You ask some questions. You want to bring it. Yeah, I'm not rooted against Benavidez. I'm okay with him beating Andrade on November 25th. And isn't Benavidez' brother also fighting on the same card? If I'm correct, Champy, I think I'm correct about that.